In today's video, we're going to look at some of the differences between two of the most popular small dog breeds in the world in a cool little head-to-head comparison, the Dachshund and the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Welcome back to the Fenrir Dachshund Show. If this is your first time here, my name's Will, I'm a canine behaviourist and I'm the founder and CEO here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. This channel is dedicated to helping you learn everything that you could possibly ever want to know about the incredible little Dachshund, then how to become a high-level canine leader that can raise perfect Dachshund companions. So if you're a lifelong Dachshund lover or just thinking about getting your first sausage dog puppy, then I promise you this channel is for you. So start by hitting that subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you never miss a future Dachshund video. So let's dive into today's video and we'll see what some of the biggest differences are between the sweet-faced Cavalier and the tenacious little Dachshund. And let's look at the breed's history a bit first. Now, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, as you can quite imagine, was made popular by King Charles I and King Charles II, both descendants of Mary Queen of Scots, who loved the breed as well. They are considered one of the largest of the toy breeds and historically have done a little bit of small game hunting and retrieval work as well. But generally, the Cavalier has been a favourite companion dog of royalty and nobility. Now, the Dachshund is of German origin and was originally bred to hunt burrow-dwelling vermin. This is why they have that large outturned front paws, ideal for digging, as well as that short stature and long bodies to better move through the burrows. Now, the modern Dachshund still has a high prey drive, but now spends most of its time trying to more burrow under the covers and have a cuddle than chasing badgers to try and kill them. Now, moving along, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel has minimal exercise requirement and doesn't usually need more than a couple of good walks each day and a little bit of playtime. They may chase small animals like cats or birds, but many today don't even have any prey drive left whatsoever. Now, the Dachshund doesn't need a ton of exercise either, but they do have a higher prey drive, so they'll need a bit more mental and physical exercise during the day than the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. They do need to be supervised in the yard. Since they are natural diggers, they will easily destroy the garden bed or even tunnel the way out of the garden if you're not paying attention. Again, when you're out and about, it is always worth ensuring that you do have complete control due to that prey drive, because it is in their instincts to chase things, especially small animals that they might perceive as prey. Now, both the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel and the Dachshund are extremely affectionate canines and love to be with you in your lap or on the bed and love nothing more than to have a good long cuddle. The Cavalier tends to be a bit needier when it comes to affection and family time, which also makes them stronger candidates for developing separation anxiety. So it is absolutely imperative that you set yourself up for success by being proactive and preemptive with teaching them to be comfortable when being left alone. Now, when it comes to a good family dog, you can't go wrong with either the Dachshund or the Cavalier. Since both breeds are on the smaller side, it's of course best to supervise when they are around children so they don't accidentally get hurt. The Cavalier makes a wonderful family dog because they are very quiet and subdued even in their play once they've grown out of puppyhood. Now, the Dachshund also does well with children but has a tendency to nip or hurt them, which can hurt the dog when a child trips over it, and of course when the child falls, they can hurt themselves as well. Now, the Dachshund makes a decent little watchdog because they do tend to bark at anything that moves or any changes that they might be made aware of. The Cavalier is a bit of a mix. Some of them tend to bark at every noise, but in general, most Cavaliers are fairly quiet and don't make even good watchdogs. So let's compare the grooming requirements. Now, the Cavalier has a long and silky coat that is left to grow long and feathery as a breed standard. They also have fur between and around their toes on the underside, so they may need frequent trims to keep them from sliding around the floor in homes with minimal carpeting. Now, the Cavalier also does tend to shed all the time, with seasonal periods of even higher shedding, especially around spring and autumn. Now, the Dachshund has three coat variations: short hair, long hair and wire hair. All three types shed minimally and require much less grooming. The one thing you'll want to look out for with the Dachshund is when they come in from outside, you want to wipe down their front paws, especially well, since they are prone to digging and can very easily get mud caked within their paws that they will traipse all through the home. Now, our final category I want to talk about is trainability. Both the Cavalier and Dachshund are known to be hard to potty train trained, but it is possible with patience and regular potty schedules, like the ones we teach you in our Perfect Puppy program, which if you want more information is linked down in the description box below. And the Cavalier has a much softer personality, and they do respond best to training with lots of treats, lots of praise and lots of patience. Getting really loud and yelling at the Cavalier will generally cause them to go and find a corner and hide, and it can really break that confidence, trust, and then the relationship that you have with your dog. Now, the Dachshund tends to be more stubborn and needs more consistent leadership of a more experienced owner. They are more independent and exhibit that small dog syndrome frequently, unlike the Cavalier. And there you have it. They're the biggest differences I think that you should be considering if you're looking in between the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel or the Dachshund for your next perfect canine companion. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, make sure you hit that like button and get involved down in the comments section below. Meet more people that love these breeds and share tips and tricks that you might have to really help this community around these incredible small breeds. Now, we have 2 dedicated Dachshund videos coming to this channel every single week. So before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss a future episode of the Fenrir Dachshund Show.